What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a different style of video because if you have been watching my live streams and watching me in stuff, fun fact, I like VTubers. Okay, I haven't had a chance to actually make a VTuber video before. I've been looking to actually maybe get my own VTuber model. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. But I like VTubers. I like the VTubing space. I like a lot of the people within the VTubing space. I find them all fun and enjoyable. Kirsch, Pipkin Pippa, Shy Lily, Akumanumi, Lucy Pyre, Cinder. Like I find these people fun. Bow the Whale. I enjoy them. They're a fun time, and they're a different style of content that isn't always like, oh my god, woke content. Oh my god, this is woke. Oh my god, here's this. I'm an anime fan, obviously. I like watching these VTubers because they take you out of the all the garbage for a little while, and it's a form of escapism that's fun. You laugh and you enjoy it. Okay, that's the reality of VTubers, and it's not for everybody. I get it, mainly because they're whimsical and stuff like that. But I'm gonna take you to there's some controversy going on. This is Filian. Filian is primarily a Twitch streamer, content creator, very popular, very successful, uberly entertaining, filled with a bunch of Zoomer jokes. I'll be fully honest with you. She's a Zoomer. Actually, I do think she's a Zoomer. She does a bunch of Zoomer content. It is a thing. I like her. I find her funny. I find her hilarious sometimes. And she tries her hardest to be PG-13 at the best. I'll say she's a bit PG-13. She says some edgy things. She does edgy content, but it's never too far down the edgy route that she needs to be 18 plus. She knows how to market herself very well. And at the same time, I'll even admit, she's kind of a dunce. If you watch her content and think that she's some brilliant genius, I'm convinced that she accidentally got to where she is on a lot of stuff and got very lucky. I just am. But you can also take a look over here at her main YouTube channel. She has like 5 different YouTube channels. I don't even have her TikTok pulled up. She's uberly successful. I mean, over on her YouTube channel, she has 2.75 million subscribers. Over on Twitter, she's sitting at 229.5k followers. She's successful. Why am I talking about her? Well, she's gotten herself in a bit of a serious controversy, and I'll come over here to this post real quick. So, Snubs posts this. Filian uses a recolored booth model, which loads of people do, but majority booth models have a TOS in Japan, Korea, and English. If it's only in one language, you can always translate it. Filian just changed the hair, eye, and accessories. It's not the first time she's done merch either. I found images below. Okay, so what's going on? So a company by the name of Good Smile, which is Japanese based and just has like an American accounts on like Twitter and stuff, is making, or was making at least, a plushie of Filian right here. Okay. And you can see she's made merch before, she's done stuff like that before, and you start wondering, well, then what's the issue here? The artist for Filian's model came out and said this. Hello, I'm Jingo. This morning, we received many inquiries regarding the announcement made on Good Smile Company account about the product of a Nindroid figure on the VTuber Rendo. I was currently traveling when I contacted you, so it took some time for me to find out the situation. Regarding the production VTuber Nindroid figure based on Rendo, I was unable to receive any prior contact from Good Smile Company or the VTuber regarding production related matters. From my perspective, I was very confused by the fact that a company was planning to produce a figure based on my character and that I had never heard anything about this. We have currently contacted Good Smile Company and the VTuber in question and are waiting for a response. It is not an individual issue, so it's going to take some time for everything to come together. Please be aware of this and be patient while we wait for the results. So what's going on? Turns out, and I don't have a screenshot pulled up, I was having a hard time finding it. Filian's model, the person that created said model, does not, in their terms of service, allow for the model to be used for merchandise or for commerce in general. You're not allowed to do that. You're not, that's not okay. You cannot be putting this around everywhere. You can't be making money like that off of my model, okay? and that's in the terms of service. It's translated whatnot that was in the terms of service. And when we come back over here to snubs, you can see that Filian, well, Filian's been making merch off of that model for quite some time now and has been making bank. Okay, I just have to say it. Filian's a very successful content creator, very successful. A lot of luck went into it, and it's mainly because she's kind of a dunce. I just gotta say it. I can tell you, she's a dunce. She's not that bright. She's smart enough to be entertaining, and I think a lot of the times she doesn't realize what's actually going on here. That's me actually being very kind to her, because it's very interesting, because the situation seems very straightforward. She just didn't know. And I think that if you watch her content enough, you can tell she just didn't know. But through all this, there's been a lot of accusations thrown around. A lot of interesting things come up. You don't know what's true and what's not, because for all of you guys that are watching this, that might usually watch my content, might be more interested with me because of Doctor Who, whatnot, who knows, culture war stuff, whatnot. There's craziness within VTwitter. There's craziness amongst VTubers and how vicious a lot of them are. Because we come over here to Rikushi or something like that, and I'm probably butchering it, I'm sorry, but a lot of people are trying to use this and another thing as evidence of maliciousness from Filian. So I'll scroll back because it's not going to be a long clip that I need. I don't need the whole minute and 8 seconds. I just need a little bit.
You are so beautiful. I'm so glad that you like this model that I paid $0 for and I'm using for free.
So there's that. And then we come over here to Spats, which is another one that we have. The video is unlisted, so I just clipped Filian admitting to stealing the model she made money off of. If you are a VTuber and continue to work with her or people like her, please do me a favor and don't consider me for art or VTube rigging in the future. Unfollow me, block, whatever. And this is what Filian had to say. Now, this is a 26-second clip from a stream that is unlisted, and we can't actually see what's going on there. So out of context, but let's listen.
I didn't know what a VTuber was, but it gave me an idea. What if I took my VR chat model and I started face tracking with it? So what I did was I went and ripped the model from VR chat illegally. I uploaded it into some software that I downloaded off the internet, which is the same software I'm still using today. Because I saw this girl DM video. She recommended this software called Luppet. I said, okay, that'll work. So then I did that, and it hooked it up. I didn't know what.
Okay. So a lot of people are using this clip as evidence of her pirating. Evidence of her stealing the model. I don't know. There's a lot of accusations of her that she is stealing. She is taken away. She has ripped this model illegally and has been using it illegally. There's accusations all around. I don't know if we're ever going to find it. And I go back to a very specific situation here where I'm looking at her. I think she's kind of a dum-dum. Because a lot of people are trying to say that she's malicious. She's maliciously doing this. She's doing this because she wants to hurt all these people. She's a bad person. She must be stopped. Nah, I think she's just dumb. I think she's just silly goofy. I don't think she was realizing what she was doing was that wrong. And from there, she just became more successful. And a lot of people are angry with people that are successful. Let's be real honest, guys. If you're successful, no matter what community you're a part of, there's always people that want to tear you down, rip you down, and put you back down on the dirt because they're jealous of your success. And when we take a look at another individual by the name of Bunny, LewTuber, artist and LewTuber. Let's recap, shall we? Talking about Filian. Made a tasteless George Floyd joke on stream. Uses AI art to make money on Fansly. Bought a VR chat model for $50 without getting permission. She has been making merch on the model without compensation or credit of the original creator. Tweeting the good smile initial response that has since been deleted. But you see people coming out here like that. You know, you see interesting comments like that. That George Floyd, why does George Floyd have anything to do with this? Why does what you do on her Fansly have anything to do with this? Why does any of this stuff have to be brought up now? Oh, because these people are jealous of her. They're jealous that she is successful. They're jealous that she is going forward and stuff and becoming bigger in the VTubing sphere when a lot of these people aren't that big or aren't that successful, and Filian hasn't had them on to talk to her at all. So why should we like her? Why should we care about her? We're jealous. You can kind of see where it is. And when we go to like Spatz's for example, their Twitter page, we'll just read their bio. BLM, trans rights, she, they, so on and so forth. You can kind of see what's going on here. Now, I'm not saying you can't support these things, okay? There's a lot of VTubers and a lot of VTuber people that do support these things. But when you have all this stuff start lining up, when you see where all this is coming from, when you notice George Floyd joke, when you notice this, when you notice that, you start realizing, oh, these people just want to tear her down because she's successful. And she's made a few edgy jokes here or there. As many few edgy jokes as she's made, she's also made thousands of D's nuts jokes. Thousands. I think there's barely any streams where she doesn't talk about D's nuts, where she doesn't do Zoomer content, where she doesn't dancing around like a little ADHD girl. Okay, it happens. She's a fun person. Makes it some edgy jokes now and then, but when you make a George Floyd joke, oh, you piss off the right people. You piss off the right people. So now you're seeing people trying to come out here and tear her down, trying to say that she's a bad person morally. She's doing this maliciously and trying to cancel her because of this, what I'll say, royal fuck up. Okay, I'll just admit it. I think that this was a royal fuck up on the part of Filian. Hands down. And this gets into a lot of legal situations. I was on Twitter saying I thought she had a fair use argument. Turns out she doesn't. And if you want to get some more legal perspective on a lot of this, I will say go check out Legal Mindset. He already has 2 very good videos on the entire Filian situation broken down. Legal Mindset has been doing really well within the VTubing community. I commend him. He's also a really cool dude. I've met him in person. He's going to be on one of my streams here and towards the end of the month. I'm looking forward to it. I like the dude. But he's also broken down the situation very thoroughly, very thoughtfully, took it from a legal perspective. But at the same time, he's also trying to be middle ground. And I think he also kind of agrees. Kind of looks like Filian has just been very cheap for the longest period of time. And on top of that, probably just a dunce. When you break it all down, she's probably just a dunce. Because that's just who Filian is. But there's more to this. Because, you know, a lot of people want to say, like, she's evil, she's awful, she's never going to be able to come back from this. It's horrible what she has done. I would like to take us over here to this particular Twitter account right here. Now, they're trying to use this to attack Filian, but what they did was honestly give Filian a way out. So, this is a picture of a AI VTuber by the name of Neurosama. Here's this. The fact that Neuro's creator got a model redesign once they made it big, since they started out with a live 2D base model for branding plus avoiding IP infringement, really tells how unprofessional and disrespectful Filian is towards her model artists plus artists in general. Or she was just being cheap, procrastinated way too much, and was just being a dum-dum. But they're trying to use this as like a dig on Filian. In reality, this is the path forward for Filian. More than likely what will be the path forward for Filian, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Neurosama, they originally used the live 2D version of her, which is, hey, pay it, use it, go with it, but you can't make merch off of it. Okay, now that I'm more successful, I have the money to make my own. Here's an original model. We can make money off of it. Go with it. You just told Filian what she needs to do. Because Filian's super successful, tons of money coming in. Okay, I'll just take some of my money, make a very similar model to my original 2 models, and we'll go with that. And now I can make all my merch off of that as it is. That's an easy way forward. That's a very easy way forward for her. And you're just giving her the advice. Because none of this is going to ruin Filian, guys. Not a single thing is going to ruin Filian. And in fact, if you come over here to this particular one, she was just streaming a little bit ago when I was making this. Filian can't come back from this. Filian is done for. Twittards wrong again. She was streaming from Anime Expo. Somebody was taking her around. same model, and 8,000 views, 8,000 viewers. My lord, that's a lot of viewers. I know that's usually something that she's successful at getting, is a lot of viewers on a stream where she's walking around Anime Expo, because she's popular, guys. She's successful. She knows what she's doing when it comes to the entertainment side. When it comes to the business side, it's pretty obvious. She doesn't know a lot of it. And let's be real fair here. A lot of YouTubers, when it comes to the more business acumen of content creation, we don't know what we're doing. We're trying to figure it out as we go along. We figure it out as you move through it. And when it comes to this, I'm pretty sure Filian was just dumb. She didn't know what she was doing. She thought she was in the right, and in reality, she was in the wrong. And on top of that, she's probably procrastinates a lot and has been wanting to make her own model, but just never got around to actually getting through it. It happens. It's not the end of the world, and there's ways out of this. And in fact, it looks like Filian might be honestly getting out of this, especially when we come here to this clip from her stream that she just had. Filian's statement. Let's listen to her statement.
All right, sick. Okay, so real quick, chat. Want to say real quick. So, I've been talking to the artist behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys saw her tweet like yesterday, but we're gonna get on proceeding in a way that like protects her rights and it's compliant with the EUA, the EUA. So, I'll let you know when there's an update.
It's a easy fix. At the end of the day, yeah, she screwed up. Idiot mistake. Dumb mistake. Should have known this beforehand. She has ways out of this. She has ways to fix this. This is not going to hurt her perspective amongst everybody. They're just going to look at her and go like, wow, you really screwed up, huh? Good job you got out of it. Good job you fixed what you did wrong. Good job. Because when you at least admit, hey, I screwed up. I messed up. That goes a long way to people. That goes a long way to helping your own image and helping your own standing within the community. And what this is really going to do, like the people that hate Filian already are going to continue to hate Filian. The people that are indifferent to Filian are going to be indifferent to Filian. Maybe a few of them don't like her as much anymore, but they're mainly just going to be on the indifferent side. And the people that care about Filian are still going to care about Filian. She's still going to be successful. She still has all these connections. She's not going anywhere. This has just been a bump in the road in the long run of everything. And what this also does is it's a good learning lesson to all content creators in general. It's a good learning lesson to everybody that has art on their channel. Got to make sure that you own this and that you own, your avatars. You got to make sure that you own this stuff before you start making merch. Double check all this stuff. Double check your copyrights. Double check everything. Make sure you have everything in order before you start going on, or else, hey, you might be in Filian's shoes. Or you're dealing with a bunch of stuff that you don't really want to be dealing with, but hey, you procrastinated, you did a dumb, gotta move on. I highly doubt this girl is doing this maliciously. I highly doubt she's trying to hurt people. And even, let's be real fair. She's gonna continue to grow. She's gonna continue to become more successful. And she's already loved in the majority of the VTubing space. It's just VTweeters that hate her. Welcome to the real life. Welcome to the internet. People are going to hate you. But again, if you want to follow this along in a more concise, different variation than, my opinions were, I'm going to be talking about this when there's an update. I'll do another video because again, I like the Filian. But if you want to get a more legal aspect and a more legal side of this whole discussion, check out Legal Mindset. He does have very good legal takedowns of this whole thing. He's also talked about Hololive, V-Shoujo. He's talked about the Doki Bird situation. He's talking about a lot of different things. And he's talked about a lot of stuff in regards to VTubers. He's had a bunch of VTubers on his channel. Very cool dude, very successful guy. He knows what he's talking about on the legal aspect and on some different aspects than I do. Because again, I was disagreeing with him when it came to the fair use, but I'm a dumb on the internet. He's an actual lawyer. Interesting how this all plays out. But if you want more details about that site, go check him out. If you want my takes on it, keep watching me. I'm going to be following this one because, again, I like Filian and I like VTubers. And hey, here's something else that's not just talking about Disney or wokeness and stuff like that. Here's a different situation that I also want to talk about. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.